Amazing, 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 my viewer. We are back again with Power Play Podcast. Na saizi tunaongelea vitu kadhaa ambazo zimefanyika within the nation of which I feel we should address them. First of all being, story ya Gachagua kutolewa mbio na Goons pale Limuru, yani ameenda kuaddress wananchi, and then the guys comes out na wanaanza kumtoa mbio sana to a level that magari zake zimepigwa, views zimepasuka and all that. Okay, there are people who are seeing it differently, on a different angle, of which it's agreed anyone will see it different, depending to penye uko and all that. There are those who are clapping and saying that it's a good thing that has happened, but I don't believe if that is a good thing at all, at all. It shouldn't happen that way. Hii ni Kenya, na Kenya kuna democracy. There's a freedom of speech, freedom of movement. Kila msee anaweza fika mahali penye anataka at any time. Naongee as long as they're not inciting people in any way and all that. So I don't feel if that was a very good move to to the guys who did that, and I believe we should at least be moderate enough to know what to do and how to do it and where with who and all that. Respecting another human being is the best thing that you can ever do as a human being, because we usually say this, kitu moja ambayo huwa tunasema inakuanga ni hivi. Living in this world, you should make peace and live in peace with each and every person mwenye ako karibu na wewe. Like unajua umsa ako hivi, mnakaa kwa amani na yeye and everything will be okay. But again, what tunasema hivi, hurt no one and don't accept no evil. Like do no harm to no one, do no harm to anyone and accept no evil at all. Then kisanga ngine yenye imetokea, so ni wase huko inaitwaje, we come on, wanafanya area MCA, sio Kimau MCA anatembezwa kwa maji na matope sababu ameacha barabara, hataki kuitengeneza, and that's a promise alipromise wase ati atafanya nini, atawatengenezea barabara. I feel like that's a good move, ndio I feel venye barabara ziko to a level that next time akisema kitu itakuwa much easier for him to to understand what's happening and all that. So that was a very good move, and napenda venye wanatembea na huyu jamaa napenda venye wanatembea naye kwa hiyo matope na hiyo barabara, na napenda sura ya huyu MCA kabisa. Amekunja sura in a way that hakuwa na expect kitu kama hiyo kufanyika, lakini imefanyika. Atadu, hakuna kitu atadu, because we don't want politicians who are promising things and fail to fulfill whatever they have said. We want people who are ready to walk the talk. As they promise, at least they are fulfilling whatever is happening, and that is what we really want to happen on this. So with that, again, we have seen some little things happening within that is Israel and ICC, and people are mad about that, and I'm also mad about that. That is ICC giving an arrest warrant to Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel. Hiyo ni kitu imeniudhi kabisa kabisa kabisa, mimi kama mwanadamu ana Mkenya na mwanadamu ambaye anajali mambo na justice and all that. The warrant of arrest imekuwa issued because of the war between Hamas and Israel. On October 7th, that is it 1 year ago or one plus years ago, Hamas wali attack Israel unprovoked. They were not provoked by Israel, but they went in. They killed children, they killed people, they abducted very many other people from different nationalities and all that. And some of those guys are still within the captive of Hamas. Hawajaachiliwa kwenda on the other end. Now, what Netanyahu did was just a response back to whatever was happening, whatever atrocities were committed to the Israelis. And it has taken a long toll on the same, because the war is not yet over. The war is not yet over, but the devastations that have been made in Gaza are too much to tell. And that is what the ICC judges are using to call for an arrest warrant to Netanyahu. But Netanyahu comes out and says, no, he cannot, and he's not going to just take it lightly, not at any point. And they are not going to work with that arrest warrant at all. They are going to appeal. But now, does this make an ICC a just place where things can be sorted, or now ICC has been made a political scene again, that whoever gives much is whoever gets it? Does it mean that the end of ICC is looming sooner and sooner and sooner, ama nini yenye inafanyika? Then tukitoka Israel tunakuja tu hapa kwa majirani zetu hapa Uganda. Acheni nicheke kidogo, so because that is not Okay, huku kwetu Uganda kidogo, hapa majirani wetu kidogo wanalia sana story ya is it Kiza Besigye, one of the opposition leaders in Uganda. Wanasema kwamba alikuwa abducted hapa Kenya na akapelekwa Uganda into a military prison. Sasa alitolewaje Kenya ndo alichukuliwaje Kenya kwanza? That's a mystery that most people don't fully understand how it happened and who made it possible to happen that way. But again, we cannot speculate on what we don't have if we don't have the facts. We can only speculate or talk about the things that we know. And the things that we know, it's true that he was abducted from this country, extradited back to Uganda, and now he's being taken into been taken into court of justice in the side of Uganda. The charges, they're just, we don't really know what the charges are, but now I'm so sure in the next thing we'll be getting to know what the charges are. And another thing that has happened is Martha Karua has, applied to be able to represent Kiza Besigye in the court in Uganda. So amekubaliwa na ameenda Uganda. So we are yet to see whatever will happen. But as we know, Martha Karua, she's a very strong woman. We know she's going to deliver. And will Besigye be given justice on anyway, ama mambo itakuwa kawaida venye ilikuwa? Because the wife came forth akasema she's not so sure kama huyu jamaa wake atapatiwa justice on whatever is happening and all that. And this is Africa and things happens in African way. But that doesn't mean that in Africa tu venye mambo iko, but even in other nations things do happen the same. Then tukifunga chapter on power play, tutaongea story ya Adani kabisa. Adani mwenyewe. Yani the things have not been happening well. Mse kupiga deal na Kenya kwa story ya Kepra, JKIA na Ketraco. Na mambo ikaenda venye ilienda kidogo. US imempiga mavita kidogo kuonyesha kuna scandals zenye anapitia huko za kufundraise pesa in a unlawful way, and then akakuja kusanywa and all that, and then he's gone. Then the president of Kenya comes in and says they have withdrawn all the deals zenye walikuwa nazo na Adani kabisa. So hizo deals zote zimeachiliwa kabisa, zitaendelea and all that. But kule majirani wetu Tanzania wanasema hapana, ngoja sisi tutashikilia huyu jamaa, manake tutaka hizi hela, asipoleta hizi hela itakuwaje? So tutakia tujue venye kutaenda, but they are just developing stories and many other stories. So kindly you keep subscribe on our YouTube channel and keep on us. Please don't leave, so that anytime we get more knowledge, anytime we get more information, we'll be giving you the updates on a daily basis. Asanteni sana. And please, before you leave, just make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, so that tukifika hapo itakuwa easier tukiweka kitu hapo unakipata mara hiyo. Asanteni sana Wakenya wenzangu na the world at large. I love you all. Your host Alan Foy, the one and the only, the best, and the voice of the voices within Kenya and the whole world.